Hi guys, it's Lex. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm sure as all of you know and all of you have seen, we got the iOS 14 update for all Apple products. Everybody has been talking about it and some people have been saying that it's confusing and it's hard and it's really time consuming. So I figured I would make a video showing you guys my home screen, how I customized my phone, and I'm gonna go slow and go step by step and show you guys everything that I did. So if you're not already, make sure to click the subscribe button down below and ring the bell so that you never miss any of my weekly uploads. So let's get right into the video. So I'm gonna move out of the frame a little bit so that I could share my screen right here with you guys. So the first thing that you're gonna have to do is update your phone to iOS 14. So for that, you're just gonna go into your settings, update your phone as usual, and once you do that, everything is gonna pretty much be the same. So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is pick a theme, and you could kind of do like a different theme for each page, but I just kind of kept it like the same theme throughout, and that's kind of like neon signs, like Palm Springs. I like boho, but then I also kind of like hipstery, like e-girl. I don't know, I'm like a combination of a bunch of different things. So I just wanted to kind of just keep it really fun because we haven't been able to do this yet, mostly just with Androids, had like the widgets and stuff. I made a Pinterest board called iOS 14, so I'll leave that in the description box down below if you guys want to go and look through the little backgrounds that I saved, the little app covers if you want to make one similar to mine. I'll leave that in the description box down below, so all the hard work is already done for you. And I watched Samantha Nicoles video and I really liked her home screen. I felt like that was sort of my aesthetic as well, so I kind of like modeled it, not exactly like hers, but that's where I got the little idea for the neon icons. See how there's like there's a little arrow and the little like zoom in icon at the bottom right here. A lot of the times people will take a screenshot and you get like the little like back arrow and the little icon. So what you do is you click the three little dots and you do download image, and then when you go to your photos, the image is already there. There's nothing like in the way, and then yeah, you're all set. So there's gonna be two apps that we're gonna be using to customize our iPhone, and that's gonna be Color Widgets and Widgetsmith. There's two new features on the iPhone that I noticed right away is we have an app library, which consolidates all of your apps if you just keep swiping right. You could edit this, you could hold them down and it'll all start to jiggle and you could like move them around and stuff and consolidate them however you like. So to move your apps to the app library, you just hold them down, they'll start to jiggle like they usually do. You edit home screen, you click the minus sign, and then you don't delete the app, you just move it to the app library, and there it is. Or another feature is you could hide your home screens. So what I did first was I cleared out all of the apps that I didn't really use. So if you have your apps organized into folders and you spent a lot of time doing that and you don't want to lose like the little organization in the folder, you just hold down any of your apps and they'll start to jiggle, and you go to edit home screen and you click the little dots right here on the bottom and it'll show you each home page. So you make a separate home page with all of your little folders that you still want organized on your phone, but you don't want to see it on your home screen, and then you just uncheck the box, and what that does is it'll hide the home screen, but it won't get rid of or delete any of your folders or your apps. So I mean, I didn't really want to do that. I kind of just like moved all of my apps into the app library because if I need them I could just search them. So I think that it's pretty easy that you could just like search your app. So if I want to find Instagram, I just search it, I click it, and there it is. Okay, so now that you've downloaded Widgetsmith and Color Widgets, I'm going to show you guys how to add the widgets onto your home screen. So you go into, this is Widgetsmith, and you have small, medium, and large widgets. So I knew that on my homepage I definitely wanted something with like the time, the date, and stuff. So you could do add a medium widget, that's the size that I wanted. Widget, the medium number 5, starting new. So if you just want it to be like the default, this is what it's gonna look like, but you click on that, and then it brings you to all of these. And I didn't know that some of them are like premium features, so like these ones that are locked, like you have to pay for them, but all of these are the free ones. So let's say you just want the basic, like time, date, and then you can customize the font. I like the New York font because that's like similar to like the fonts that I use in my thumbnails and stuff, so just to like keep everything cohesive. And then you could pick the color of the font, so you have a lot of colors to choose from. I just like the plain white. And then the background color, you could make it kind of like invisible or like gray. And then you could also choose the border. I think white looks the best, or like black or something, but I did no border. So I'll just choose blue so that you guys can see. Then you go back, save, and then you go to your home screen, or for me, there's no more room on my home screen, so I'll just go to my third page. And then you hold down edit home screen, the apps will all start to jiggle. You click the plus sign and you scroll down to the Widgetsmith app, and then you created a medium widget, so you add the widget, and you're gonna see that it's not the same as the widget that you just created. So you click on it, and I just created the widget number 5 is the one that I wanna add. So you do widget number 5, and it'll change it to the widget that you just created. And you can move it around the same way that you move around apps and stuff, and just put it where you want it. Click done, and there it is. And also, if you swipe to the left of your home screen, they have like widgets that they've created for you that you could change around as well. I mean, I don't really mess with those because I have like everything that I need on my home screen and on my other screens. So for the other color widget app, if you want like a calendar or like a time and date, but you want a custom picture, I'll show you how to do that as well. So you go into your color widgets app, and they have a bunch of presets for you, but if you want to create your own, you could do that as well. So you just click on all widgets, and you go to edit widget, and it has a small, medium, and a large. I think, yeah, I use the small one. You could choose your font, the color theme, and you could even add your own photo. That's what I wanted to do, so I'm gonna change my font to this one because it matches all of my other fonts. And then you go to add photo, and you can pick whatever photo you want. Depending on what photo you choose, like, is how clear the font's gonna show up. I mean, I don't really mind, like, the time is in the upper left-hand corner, so it just says Tuesday, September 22nd, which if I need to look at the date, I could just look at that really quick. So you do set widget, and then you go back to your home screen, and you hold down your apps, edit home screen until they start to jiggle, click the plus sign, and then you just scroll down and you go to color widgets, and then the widget just pops up on your home screen and you can move it around wherever you want. So you have two options for like calendars and time and date and stuff like that. You could do Widgetsmith, and it's just gonna be like their presets that they have for you. They have pastels and really pretty colors, or you could do a custom one in color widgets and it'll look like that. So now I'm gonna show you guys, because I'm sure a lot of people wanna use this feature to add pictures like I have right here. I have little inspirational quotes, and then on my home page I have the calendar and I have a picture of my boyfriend and I. So I'm going to show you how to create just plain pictures. Again, you're going to go into Widgetsmith. For pictures, I like to use the small widgets, so I'm going to do add small widget, click on it, and then you're going to see there's an option for photos in album. So whichever photo you want to use for that widget, you have to go into your photos and put the photo into its own album. So I'm going to go ahead, click the little arrow down there, add to album, new album, and I'm just gonna name it widget number 11 because I have all those other widgets down there and that's just next in order. So then you're gonna go into Widgetsmith, photos in album, and then it says selected album down here, favorites, and you're gonna wanna change that to widget number 11 because that's the album that you just created with the photo that you wanna put on your screen. Save, and then when you go to your home screen, you hold down your apps again, edit home screen, so everything's like jiggling, the plus sign, you scroll all the way down to Widgetsmith, and then you created a small widget, so you add widget, and again, it's not the one that you created, so you want to click on it, click on small number 1, and it's going to be small number 8, and then there it is. So you move it around wherever you want it, and you can put whatever picture you want. So the way that I did my apps was I kind of like grouped them into little bunches of 4, and I put little pictures in between. So I kind of grouped mine, like I have my social medias in the top corner, and then I have like my editing apps and my shopping apps all on this page, and then I kind of kept my home page. I kind of like how the home page is like set up, but I only kept the apps on the home screen that I really use, which is like the weather app, my emails, my notes, the app store, and like settings and stuff. So I kind of like to make the pictures like the little small widgets to kind of like break up my apps. And then I have like the calendar, time and date. And then I also have like a little reminder calendar of like things that I have to do for the day down here. So next is the app covers. And this is probably what takes the most amount of time. It's just very repetitive and tedious, but it's not hard. Like once you like get the hang of it, like it just goes by like really fast. I'm just gonna add my Apple Watch app to my home screen just to use it as an example. And this part, there is a few steps. So I'm literally gonna take you from start to finish how to do this. So, okay, you're on your home screen, scroll all the way to the side where I have my Pinterest app, And this is for my Apple Watch app, so I want like a little fitness symbol to go with this one. I'm gonna go onto Pinterest. I'm gonna go to my iOS 14 board and see what I got in here, because I'm pretty sure I saved a little like neon barbell. Okay, so I'm gonna click the 3 little dots, download image, so that there's nothing like interrupting the image. So now the image is downloaded, I'm gonna go to my app library and I'm gonna go to shortcuts. So now that I'm in shortcuts, I'm gonna click the plus sign and it's gonna say new shortcut, add action. I'm gonna add an action, and then you're gonna search for open app right down here. And then you click choose, and the app that I wanna choose is fitness. So then you click the 3 little dots and you want the shortcut name. I mean, I like to keep my apps like the same name. So I'm just gonna name it fitness, add to home screen. And for some reason you're gonna have to rename it again, so you just type in fitness. And then right here is where you customize the little icon. So you choose your photo. I'm gonna choose the little barbell. I'm gonna zoom it to fit it a little bit better. Click choose, add it to home screen, click done. And when you swipe up, it should be, yeah, right here. So yeah, that's how you create the app covers, and it's pretty tedious. If you have the patience for it, go for it. I don't know if I wish that I kept some of my apps like the original little icon, but I think that they look pretty cool. And I mean, we're all on our phones all the time, so I feel like we kind of like muscle memory where our apps are. We don't even have to think about like what the name is and what it looks like. We just kind of know where they are. One thing that I will say is, I guess like kind of annoying or a flaw, maybe Apple will like work it out because everybody's gonna be doing this and probably like complaining about it, is when you open up your app, it lags for a second and it goes to shortcuts really quick and then it cuts right to the app. But if you still want your screen to look like aesthetic but you don't like that, all you have to do is like swipe to the right and like all your apps are here and you just like open it like normal and it'll open right up. One thing I forgot to mention, when you're creating your shortcuts, you have to make sure that you do a new shortcut for every app. And if you mess up, you could always just go to your home screen and you could delete the little icon and then like start over again, because I messed up a few times. It won't delete the app, don't worry. It'll only delete the app if you like go to your app library and delete it. It won't like delete the duplicate that's on your home screen. Also, when I was like doing this, my phone started to get a little bit slow because it was taking me like a really long time to like get everything exactly how I wanted. So it was starting to kind of lag a little bit and get a little bit warm. So I suggest doing this like if you're home, if it's a rainy day, if it's your day off, and like do it for a little bit and then maybe like stop and take a break, because my phone was starting to like get a little bit wonky. But yeah, so that's the only, I guess, negative. So this is what my phone ended up looking like. Have all of my pictures and my main apps here, and then I mean these are all the widgets and stuff that I showed you guys how to make. But yeah, I think it looks super cute. I mean, if you wanted to customize it again for like each season, you could do that. That'll just be a little bit time consuming, but I think that it's super fun and super cool. Like I said, I linked my Pinterest down below and I picked out some really cute backgrounds and some icon covers for you guys if you want to check that out as well. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, give this video a thumbs up, and click the bell down below because it'll help my channel out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found today's video helpful. I tried my best to explain it like really slow and clearly. So like I said, leave any questions that you have for me in the comments, and I will see you in my next video.